Hello friends, here there is a good news from IBPS. IBPS Institute of Banking Personnel Selection has released a notification for the recruitment of specialist officers. Specialist officers CRP special 11 for the vacancies of financial year 2022-23. Official website is www.ibps.in. Let us go into the details. The online preliminary examination, as you know, there will be two examinations, prelims and mains. The online prelims and mains examinations are tentatively scheduled. Maybe it may change, but it is tentatively scheduled in December 2021 and January 2022. So the categories, the specialist officer categories are divided into 6 categories. IT officer, agricultural field officer, Rajbhasha Adhikari scale 1, law officer scale 1, HR and personal officer scale 1, marketing officer scale 1. Now these are the posts that they have released the notification for the post of IT officer, agricultural field officer, Rajbhasha Adhikari, law officer, HR personal officer and marketing officer. Now coming into the participating banks, there are 11 banks except SBI, because as you know SBI will conduct its separate exam, its own exam. So the remaining 11 banks, the list of the remaining 11 banks which are included in the IPPS is something like this: Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Canara Bank, Central Bank of India, Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, Punjab National Bank, Punjab and Sindh Bank, UCO Bank and Union Bank of India. And here is the schedule, the tentative schedule, the list of the exams and the important dates. The online registration, editing and modification application, it is being started from 3rd November 2021 and the last date is 23rd November 2021. The payment of application fee, intimation charges also will start and end on the same dates. 3rd November they will start and 23rd November they will end. The download of call letters for online examination prelims, the download of prelims call letters will be done by December 2021. The online examination, prelims examination will be conducted on 26th December 2021. The result of the prelims exam will be declared in January 2022. And those people who are qualified in the prelims examination, they will be called for the mains examination. That call letters also can be downloaded for the mains examination in the same month, January 2022. So the mains online mains examination will be conducted on 30th January 2022. The result of online main examination will be conducted on February 2022. And if those people who are qualified in the mains exam too, they will be called for an interview that will be conducted in February 2022. The interview will be conducted also in the months of because there will be a long schedule. They will be conducted in February and March. Provisional allotment letters will be given in April 2022. Now coming to eligibility criteria. My dear friends, nationality and citizenship. Candidate must be either citizen of India or Nepal, etc. So coming to age criteria, minimum it should be 20 years, maximum it should be 30 years. A candidate must have been born not earlier than 2nd 11/1991 and not later than 1st 11/2001, 1st November 2001, both the dates inclusive. So the education qualification as on 23rd November 2021. Name of the post IT officer scale 1, age minimum 20 years, maximum it is 30 years. So the education qualifications as you see. First coming to IT officer scale 1, age is minimum 20 years, maximum 30 years. Engineering degree, 4-year engineering degree in computer science, computer applications, information technology, electronics and telecommunications, electronics and communications, electronics and instrumentation. That means computer science and EC people are also eligible. Or if you are having a postgraduate degree in electronics and telecommunications, electronics and communications, electronics and instrumentation, computer science, information technology and computer application, or any graduate who have passed the DOE ACC B level, they are also eligible for this IT officer. Now coming to agricultural field officer scale 1, age limit is same, minimum 20 years and maximum it can go up to 30 years. 4-year degree in agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, veterinary science, dairy science, fishery science, pisciculture, agri marketing and cooperation and banking, agroforestry, forestry, agricultural biotechnology, food science, agricultural business management, food technology, dairy technology, agricultural engineering and sericulture, all these will be considered as a qualification for agriculture field officer scale 1. Rajbhasha Adhikari, same age criteria, minimum 20 years, maximum 30 years. A postgraduate degree in Hindi with English as a subject at the degree level, or a postgraduate degree in Sanskrit with English and Hindi as the subjects at the graduation level. So they are either Sanskrit or Hindi with that means compulsory Hindi should be there as a major or minor. Law officer, for law officer scale 1, minimum 20 years, maximum 30 years. A bachelor degree in law, LLB, and enrolled as an advocate at Bar Council. So you should be writing that advocacy exam, Bar Council exam, and you will be passed on with an LLB degree. Those candidates can apply for this job. HR personnel scale 1 officer, a graduate and 2 years full-time postgraduate degree or 2 years full-time postgraduate diploma in personal management or industrial relationships or HR or HRD or social work or labor law. So all these people are eligible for HR personnel officer. Now marketing officer post, graduate with 2 years of MMS marketing, 2 years of full-time MBA, 2 years of full-time PGDBA, PGDBM, PGPM, PGDM with specialization in marketing. Okay, now for the post, clearly they have given here whatever the qualification you are applying, they should be under by recognized university or an organization or institute. There is an important information given for the post other than IT officer for scale 1, other than except IT officer scale 1. Candidate should have certificate or diploma in degree in computer operations language, should have studied computer or information technology as one of the subjects in the high school or college or institute. So it means computer knowledge, a minimum computer knowledge is necessary for the posts. Okay. Now coming to next, calculation percentage. There is no rounding of the percentage here. 59.99 also will be treated as less than 60% only, and 54.99% will be treated as less than 55% only. So even it is 0.99 also will not be considered as rounding off as a next higher percentage. So even 0.99% also will be taken as 0.99% only. So strictly it is given candidate should apply for only one post. If you are applying for multiple applications, your application will be summarily rejected without any concern. So there is a relaxation for upper age limit. For SC and ST it is 5 years. For OBC it is 3 years. For persons with disability 10 years. Ex-servicemen it is 5 years. Persons affected by 1984 rights 5 years. Okay. Coming to the online examination pattern, there are, as I said, there will be 2 exams. Prelims examination for the post of law officer and Rajbhasha Adhikari. Prelims examination I am talking about. There will be 3 tests: English language test, reasoning, general awareness with special reference to banking industry. For English languages, questions are 50, 25 marks. Medium of questions will be in English. Of course, it is English language. 40 minutes is the duration. For reasoning, 50 questions, 50 marks. English and Hindi, both the languages, they will ask the questions. 40 minutes is the duration. General awareness with special reference to banking and industry. 50 questions, 50 marks. English and Hindi, 40 minutes. Total 150 number of questions. Questions are 150. Maximum marks are 125. For the post of IT officer, agricultural field officer, and HR personnel officer and marketing officer, English language, number of questions are 50, maximum marks 25. English 40 minutes is the duration. Medium of exam is English. Reasoning 50 questions, 50 marks. English and Hindi they will ask, 40 minutes. Quantitative aptitude, number of questions 50, maximum marks also 50. English and Hindi, 40 minutes is the duration. Total 150 questions, 125 marks. Now here, candidates have to qualify each of the 3 tests by securing minimum cutoff marks that will be decided by IBPS. So adequate number of candidates in each category as decided by IBPS depending upon requirements will be shortlisted for the mains examination. So that cutoff will be decided by IBPS. So you have to qualify that cutoff mark. If you qualify that cutoff mark, then only you will be called for mains examination. Now coming to mains examination, What is the pattern of the examination? We will see now. For the post of law officer, IT officer, agricultural field officer, HR personnel officer and marketing officer, there are some tests given here. Professional knowledge, that means whatever the professional knowledge you are applying for IT or agriculture, 60 questions will be there, and 60 marks, both the mediums English and Hindi. 45 minutes is the duration. Now for Raj Bhasha Adhikari, professional knowledge, 2 papers will be there. One is objective, one is descriptive. Professional knowledge objective, professional knowledge descriptive. For objective, 45 questions will be there. For in the descriptive, 2 questions will be there. Aggregate marks are 60. Questions will be given in both Hindi and English. 30 marks for objective and 30 minutes for objective and 30 minutes for descriptive. That is the time given. Now clearly they have given. Please note that the candidates will not be permitted to appear the online preliminary as well as online mains examination without the following documents. So you have to carry these documents whenever you are going for the examination hall. It is compulsory. A valid call letter for the respective date and session. Those candidates who are called for the mains examination also required to bring the authenticated stamped call letter of preliminary examination along with the authenticated stamped copy of the ID proof. Photo identity proof as specified in original bearing the same name as it appears in the call letter or application form. So for the prelims examination you have to take a original valid ID proof and its photocopy, call letter, everything, and they are supposed to take 2 or 3 passport size photos also. So in the prelims examination they will stamp your ID proof and again they will give back. Again you have to carry all these kit to the mains examination. So every time all the exam related kit should be there with you, whatever even the printout. So from the beginning of the procedure, whatever you have to keep the documentation of your examination procedure along with you whenever you carry all these things to prelims examination or mains examination or interview or document verification, okay, along with the original proofs. Now clearly, as I said, the call letter for the preliminary examination will not be conducted at the examination venue. However, it will be duly stamped by the exam center staff. They will just stamp it, and again if you are qualified for the mains examination you have to carry all these stamped things to the mains examination also. Okay, that is what they are telling. Those candidates who are called for the mains examination will be required to bring this call letter along with the mains exam call letter and other requisite documents. Now here they are saying candidates need to bring one additional photograph same as pasted by the candidate on the call letter. So whatever the photo you are pasting on the call letter, the same again one more photograph you have to carry with you. Same thing, same kind of photograph along with the call letter with one photograph pasted on it. Other requisite of the documents as per information provided in the information handout and call letter. So there is a penalty for the wrong answers for both online and prelims examination. The penalty for the wrong answers is 0.25 marks. If a question is left blank, obviously that means 1/4 is the negative marking for a wrong answer attempted. If you don't attempt the questions, there will be no negative marking. Coming to the next important point that we can see here, how to apply. As they said, you can start applying from 3rd November to 23rd November and no other mode of application will be accepted, only online mode. So prerequisites before applying for the online exam application, one should scan their photographs, passport size photograph 4.5 into 3.5, signature, left hand thumb impression. See, you should not sign in capital letters. The left hand thumb impression should be properly scanned, and there should be a text. A text you have to write the above mentioned text for the handwritten declaration. What is the text? I dash whatever your name you have to write here. Hereby declare that all the information submitted by me in the application form is correct and true and valid. I will present the supporting documents as and when required. Okay. Now application fee. Coming to application fee, GST will be borne by the IBPS, but the commission charges of the bank, whatever the online payment commission charges, that have to be borne by the candidate only. The application fee or the intimation charges payable from 3rd November to 23rd November, only online payment, both dates inclusive. So what is that application fee? It is 175 rupees including GST price, that is Anyway, that GST price will be borne by the IBPS for SC, ST and physically disabled candidates. For all other candidates, it is 850 rupees. Okay. Now, bank transaction charges for online payment, application fee, that have to be borne by the candidate. That procedure for applying online is you have to go to the website www.ibps.in. Then you have to click the home page and open the link CRP Specialist Officers. Then you have to click here to apply online for CRP Specialist Officers, CRP Special 11, to open the online application form. Then you have to register. First you have to register yourself. Click here for the new registration if you are going for the first time and if you are going to register. After filling up basic information, you will be given a provisional registration number, temporary registration number and password. And that candidate should note down or take a printout and store that provisional registration and password. And email and SMS also will be sent to your phone and email also, that provisional registration number and password. So whenever you want to go into the login details, if you want to go to fill the application form, you have to enter this email, provisional registration number and password. Then you can fill the details. Then you can upload your photograph, signature, left hand thumb impression, handwritten declaration, etc., etc. So you are advised to carefully fill and check all the details before going for the complete registration and pressing the final submit button, because once you press the final submit button, nothing will be changed. Okay. Because here it has no changes possible after submission. So mode of payment is online mode only. So what are the online mode? The payment can be made by using debit cards, RuPay, Visa, MasterCard, Mastercard, credit cards, internet banking, IMPS, etc., etc. So all these things you can pay. Almost everything they have given. Even the mobile wallets are also given, just like Google Pay, Paytm, etc., etc. So on successful completion of the transaction, e-receipt will be generated. So you have to take a printout of that e-receipt and online application form containing the fee payment, everything, whatever the process that you have done, you have to take a printout and keep. I said all the procedure documentation you have to be printed out, taken as printouts, and they should be there with you while you are going, throughout the selection procedure of that exam, of that post. Now coming to the next important point, number of posts, as they are asking. Indian for IT officer scale 1 post, total number of posts are 220. For agricultural field officer scale 1, total number of posts are 884. For Rajbhasha Adhikari, the total number of posts are 84. The law officer scale 1, the total number of posts are 44. For HR personal post scale 1 post, the total number of posts are 61. For marketing officer post, the total number of posts are 535. That is the here, and also some examination center details are also given. After that, some annexures and self-declaration forms are also given in the notification. Friends, this is the detailed notification, but I have read some important, very, very important points that are necessary to know. But I request you to go through take a printout of this full notification, read the notification properly and thoroughly check all the details. And if you feel that if you are interested and eligible to apply for this post, and you can avail this opportunity and you can use this opportunity, please do apply for this post. This is a very good post. Applications particularly for engineering candidates and professionals like MBA, agricultural officers, computer science graduates, EC graduates. It is very, very helpful. Thank you.